periodic table and chemical bonds. In Vedas, they are saying certain new laws, scientific laws, with the help of comparing it with some other thing which we already know. Here in Yajurveda 2358, Rishi Prajapati says this universe exists due to 6 types of ritus. So in this universe there are a number of living things. They are formed due to the particular type of revolution of Earth around the Sun. It is revolving in an elliptical orbit. That is why different seasons are formed. 6 seasons are formed. Based on that principle, you should look into these things which he are going to tell. Then he says, like water, there are hundreds of materials in this world. Like water, we know water is a compound which contains different types of atoms. Likewise, there are different materials. That means there are different materials with a different type of combination of atoms, and its structure is similar to that of the planetary system. At present we know what they are mentioning is the structure of the atom. In this, electrons are revolving around the nucleus. These electrons are responsible for forming compounds or different materials. How it is saying that there are hundreds types of substances or materials which can be produced due to exchanges. What is exchanging in it? We know electrons are exchanging in it because each atom contains electrons, and in the outermost electron we know maximum is 8. If there is less than 8, they will try to make it 8. So exchange of electron take place. If one atom possesses extra one electron, he will gives it out to another one which requires, because it wants only 8. So if any atom less with 8, most of them are less with 8, some of them will exchange it with the others to make it 8. So a type of exchange is taking place in the atom that results in the formation of different types of substances or materials in this universe. The same thing happened in water also. So he says, like water means water contains different types of atoms. Likewise, there are a number of substances in this universe. That difference also depends on different types of atoms present in the molecule. Then he says this is due to the exchange of certain things in the atom. What exchange? Compare with the planetary system. That climate change is due to rotation of Earth around the Sun. Likewise, something is rotating around the nucleus, and that is electron. Their exchange take place. Because why they are exchange take place? To make it 8. That he not mentioned here, but you should go into it. He instructs us to go into it and know the science. In the next step he states there are 3 ways of combination that science you should understand. For what? Producing different types of substances by chemical reaction. So you should try to acquire that knowledge. Which knowledge? There are three in it. Three type knowledges. What are the three type knowledges? This is the method of combination. There are three types of combination as per chemistry. This knowledge you should acquire. What type of exchanges are taking place? There are three types of exchanges. That type you should understand. That is the knowledge you should get. That means there are three types of combination that results in covalent bond, coordinate bond, ionic bond. Ionic, covalent, coordinate bond. These are the three types of combination. So he says there are three types of things in it. That knowledge you should acquire. For what? You can produce different types of things. Like there are different types of substances like water, and you can produce it due to exchange. Exchange means due to the exchange of electron. In which way? In three ways. That means based on modern science it is ionic bond, covalent bond, coordinate bond. Then he says there are 7 hodas which combines or take part in this reaction. There are 7 hodas. That means all these atoms are classified into 7 groups. They are taking part. But at present we know there are 8. They want to make it 8. So there are 8 groups, of which one possesses 8 in the outermost orbit. So they did not combine with anything else, any atom, that is inert gases. So 1 to 7, there are 7 groups. That is periodic table. Periodic table, in periodic table, all the atoms are divided into 8 groups, in which one is inert. Chemistry deals with all the other 1 to 7. That is named as first group, second group, etc. We call it as first group, second group, etc. These groups here mentions as hodas. There are 7 hodas, 7 groups. These groups, due to this, they are combining to make it 8 by 3 ways: ionic, covalent, coordinate bond. That knowledge you should acquire. That is similar to the planetary system. The structure inside it is similar to planetary system. Seasons are formed due to the rotation of Earth. Likewise, there is one thing in the that is in the substances, that is electron. So everything is explained in briefly. That is called mantra form. Only knowledge, only chemistry, those who knows chemistry can understand such things. They will explain it deeply where in Purana stories.